After decades of improvement in driving safety, traffic fatalities are on the rise again. Students at Our Lady of Lourdes High School in Poughkeepsie learned on Tuesday that distracted driving can have deadly consequences.
Everyone that I know is a distracted driver, so I know people who text while driving, I know people who drink while driving, so it's kind of like to heart because a lot of friends I know do this, and so every time I see them doing it, I'm like, give me the phone, I'll text for you.
Central Hudson Gas Electric sponsored the student assembly to coincide with the power company's new campaign to raise awareness about the dangers of inattentiveness behind the wheel.
Distracted driving is quickly becoming one of the big issues that we're seeing out on the roadways, and we want to make sure that both students and adults alike are aware of the dangers of distracted driving.
Central Hudson has seen a direct correlation between distracted driving and auto accidents causing power outages.
Between 2012 and 2015, we've seen a 15% increase in auto accidents that cause power outages because they involve a utility pole, for example. From 2015 to 2016, we watched that rise by 75%. So this is a serious issue. Plus, we've seen some near misses in terms of our employees working along the sides of the road with distracted drivers not seeing the workers in place. And so it's a big concern for all of us.
At the school assembly, students heard from Joel Feldman, co-founder of EndDistractiveDriving.org, one of the leading organizations in the country, educating drivers and passengers about the dangers of distracted driving.
My daughter Casey was 21 when she was killed by a distracted driver. And I realized shortly after Casey's death that this driver, who was reaching for his GPS, had done nothing worse than what I'd been doing for years. I would text, I would email, I would eat yogurt in the car, I would steer with my knees. So in a desire to have Casey's death be remembered, and her life, but her death in some positive way, I worked to figure out how we could communicate to people that distracted driving is so dangerous.
What's your takeaway from today's assembly?
It made me really think about all the things that could have happened, and you don't really think about all those things when you're just like changing your music or something, and when that does happen, you think like, that could be my brother, that could be my mother, that could be my father. It makes me really want to like change.
He showed one video of a guy that was actually doing paperwork while driving a bus, so that's just insane. Like the amount of lives that he was putting at risk is just crazy. So it really like put everything into perspective about how serious it is to not be distracted while driving.
My dad, he texts a lot when he drives, and the last thing I'd want was for him to be hurt or to hurt anyone else. So it really hits close to home.
We talked to the teens today. Moms and dads should know that even if you tell your kids not to drive distracted, if you're driving distracted with your kids in the car, you're not only taking a risk with their lives, but you're teaching them that it's okay to drive distracted. Studies show if you drive distracted, your kid is almost 2 times as likely to also drive distracted. So whatever you might tell them and warn them, they know you're being a hypocrite. The best thing you can do is be the driver you want your teen to be each and every time you get in the car. That will keep your teen safe.
In Poughkeepsie, I'm Roger Connor for HVNN.com.